early on, what is the day? April, I don't know what friggin' day it is. I think it's the 5th, April 5th. And the gun range is going on over here. I swear it sounds like they have a cannon going off. It's echoing like crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to catch one or not, but I mean, I was in my bedroom and I could hear this boom, boom, boom. And just standing out here just a second ago, I heard another one. So I don't know, maybe they got something crazy going on over at the gun range. It is Friday on a nice, crisp, clear day. It'd be a good day to take off and go to the gun range. Wanna go outside? Meow. Hey. Okay. Close enough. You got a peek. I'm actually afraid he'll go taking off, even though he hates the outside. So, we have let's see, Ellie's grandfather, Bill, worked in concrete for 1 million years. He was a concrete pour inspector. He's retired now, and he knows a lot about concrete. So I asked him the other day about concrete with fiberglass in it. And he says, yeah, they use concrete with fiberglass in it to line the inside of containers and that kind of stuff. If you have a big, like a sewage pipe or a giant water pipe, you might use concrete on the inside of the pipe that is full of fiberglass. And the reason they would do that is because they need to hold the concrete together, and the fiberglass is long little strings of glass, hence the term fiberglass, and it holds the pieces of concrete together not only while they dry, but also after they're dried. It strengthens the concrete because they go in all different directions and they're holding the pieces together, give it some, not just rigidity, but some bounce. It's a bit like adding steel. That's what the steel's there for. But when you're talking a thin piece of concrete, they use fiberglass and other materials to do the same thing. And when I was telling him about it, I saw this article about printing concrete. If you've heard of 3D printers, they can print little toy cars and they can print little bits and pieces out of plastic, and they're starting to get to where they can print out of other materials. One of the ones I heard about is concrete. They've already got a design on a board that would allow you to use one of those big boom trucks. So I don't know if you've ever seen them, where they have a cement truck and a big boom that goes out and over and then pours like behind a building or something. They basically took the end of one of those and they turned it into a print head. Or they haven't done it yet, but they want to. They want to put this print head on the end of that pipe and have the concrete feed into it and sit there and print an entire building out of concrete. And have, when you walk in, just have places to hang the doors and windows, have conduits to run the electronics in, just all be printed in the system as it's being put up. One of the things they were talking about is being able to not just modularize things, but be able to print additional rooms. as you want to expand, you'd be able to, after the fact, take another machine in and print a new wall inside. You'd be able to cut old walls out and print new walls, print a staircase where there wasn't a staircase before, that kind of crap. It could really revolutionize how things are built. And if they can do it with concrete, they can do it with other materials. So it wouldn't just have to be concrete. That was just the one that they were mentioning in this article. But man, wouldn't that be something? I'm looking at this parking garage that I'm walking in right now, and I'm sitting there thinking, you could redesign it to not rely on steel. If you could redesign it to not rely on steel, then you could print this entire complex of parts all sitting on top of each other, and just to have a truck show up with that big boom on it and sit there and print one floor and then print the next one on top of it and then print the next one on top of it, and just have concrete trucks showing up behind it. And that's, I don't know how much stress you can put on that concrete. I don't know how high you could go before you'd have to have some kind of structure to build on. But if you can print an interior wall, if you get a robot that could come in and print interior walls, then there's no reason you couldn't just put up a steel structure and then turn these little robots loose with your design, and then every time a new client comes in and wants to rent a floor, you just set the robots back in, gut the floor, and completely redesign it and lay it out in the print format. So all you have to do is send the electricians in, and who knows, maybe they'll be out of a job someday too, because electricity is just running down wires. I don't know, it's crazy stuff. I wonder how long it will take them to get to the point where they'll walk out into a field, plop down some sort of robot, feed it materials, and it will just build whatever the hell building they want. It'll be just like the Jetsons. Remember they used to come out with the Build-O-Matic 1000 or whatever it was, plop it down, and then just go, and there'd be a building underneath it as it went up. And check this out. Gorgeous day. Today is Saturday. We're about to go out to eat with the folks here in a little bit. The yard looks absolutely horrible. Not doing the yard work right now. See how it goes. Got some new glasses, in case you couldn't tell. These are them. Natalie ordered these glasses for me, and she did something a little different than I usually do. She ordered them with anti-glare coating, which may actually work out. When I got anti-glare coating a million years ago, they only put it on the inside of the glasses, and it was only to keep light behind you from blinding you while you were, you're trying to look through the glass, but if light hits the inside of the lens, it reflects back in your eye. And it's like looking at the glare on a windshield. It keeps you from seeing what's beyond the glass. So that's what the anti-glare coating was. Well, now I'm pretty sure they're putting the anti-glare coating on both sides of the lens, and it helps people to be able to see your eyes better. So I'm going to grab my own glasses along with these glasses, and we're going to compare the two. I decided to make that a separate video, link in the description. The quicker the better. The less time you take shooting those videos, the more likely people are to watch them. So it's short and sweet. Let me know what you think.